What's up, guys? Another disappointing day for us AC Milan fans today. Milan lose 2-0 at home to Napoli. Now, guys, I think we all knew today that Milan was going to be in a little bit of trouble today because they didn't have Tijani Reinders and Theo Hernandez today because they had red cards that should have been served in the Bologna game, but we all know what happened in regards to that. I'm not even going to get into it, but we didn't have Theo and Reinders for this game today. And then to top it all off, we find out a couple hours before kickoff that Christian Pulisic has the flu, so he is not able to start. So Paulo Fonseca puts Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the middle beside Samuel Chukwueze and Noah Okafor, and puts Yunus Musa with Youssouf Fofana in the middle of the field. Now, in the first 5 minutes of the game, Milan make a mistake, especially, of course, on the defensive side, as usual. You can see here, Strahinja Pavlovic is keeping Romelu Lukaku on side. Lukaku's able to get in behind him. Lukaku absolutely bullies Pavlovic and literally embarrasses him. Lukaku gets the space and is able to beat Mike Maignan. This guy Lukaku, it doesn't matter what jersey he wears, under Conte, he is always torching Milan, guys. It is absolutely sickening to see this guy always burying Milan when he comes to town, man. It just pisses me off to the high heaven. Now, Milan responded well after the goal that Napoli scored. I thought Milan played okay. They dominated possession. Yunus Musa had a good chance. He took a nice shot where he cut back to the right side, but unfortunately he was just a little bit wide. Milan did have a lot more opportunities, but Milan, unfortunately, are not clinical enough in the box. So Napoli really defended well, were able to cut off Milan's passing lanes. Milan couldn't really do much with the ball. And then Napoli attacked when they had to, and were able to hit Milan at the perfect opportunity where Kvara has the ball outside the box. You see Youssouf Fofana near him, but Fofana does not press him, gives Kvara the space, and that is an absolute mistake by Fofana. Kvara kicks that ball, far post, beats Mike Maignan. It's a 2-0 game for Napoli right before half. And you guys just know, if you've been watching Italian soccer for a while now, that with Antonio Conte being up 2-0, it is very unlikely that he is going to concede 2 goals his squad. And guys, it was an uphill battle for Milan after that. Now, to start the second half, Milan had a really good opportunity where Chukwueze crossed in the ball. Morata gets a head on it and he beats Meret. And we're all thinking Milan cut the deficit down to 1. But unfortunately, you can see here, Morata's way offside. The goal is disallowed. It's still a 2-0 game for Napoli. And you can see a lot of life deflated when that goal was not allowed. And you can just see moving forward the game, Milan were just really stagnant. Of course, they did not really press well. Napoli are a strong defensive side. You know, they haven't conceded more than 2 goals since the first week of the season where they lost 3-0 to Verona. It was just an uphill battle for the squad. Fonseca did make the substitutions in the 60th minute where he brought in Leao and Pulisic. Leao did have some good chances, but to no avail, of course. Napoli cruise on to this 2-0 win, and Milan keep falling behind in the Scudetto race, and the title is probably out of reach for us now. Napoli have 25 points. Milan are nowhere near that. They look out of sorts. You know, we just do not look like a squad that can compete with the big clubs. Like we've seen Milan lose to Leverkusen, Liverpool. I still don't know how the hell we beat Inter, guys. Honestly, I really don't. It just seemed like a little bit of luck in that game for Milan. But man, oh man, does this team look deflating at times in these games or what, guys? Honestly, like Paulo Fonseca, man, this guy talks about after the game how he liked what he saw and he sees the improvement in the team and he thinks moving forward this team can do well. Well, you know what, Paulo? Why don't you start your best player when your other best player is not feeling well, but you still try to send a message to the guy by saying, even though Pulisic's hurt, or sick, you're not playing because you don't defend, all right? Like, Leao doesn't track back enough, I understand, but he is your best player. He is the most attacking threat you have on the squad right now with Pulisic not playing, and you choose not to play him, Fonseca? Like, honestly, guys, I don't know how much longer we have to put up with this manager coaching this club, but 3 losses in Serie already. You've lost 2 games already in the Champions League. It's unacceptable. It really is, guys. You know, 5 losses already. Like, this manager is not good enough. But this management wants to stand by Fonseca. Oh, we are going to stand by him. You know what I mean, guys? Like, to watch Napoli play today under Antonio Conte, you can see how organized they look. They know when to attack, when to defend. He is a world-class manager that elevates the squad. You guys remember what Napoli were like last year? They were an absolute disaster. Look how good they look now. Top of the table. All right? They haven't conceded more than 8 goals. Okay? It's mind-blowing to see what a manager does for a squad. Imagine if Conte was managing Milan, guys, how good we would be. But no, Redbird has to have a guy who wants to comply with the club. You know, this management is a joke. Moncada, Frilani, Ibra, Cardinale, they make me sick to my stomach. They have ruined the beautiful project that Paolo Maldini and Ricky Masada had built a couple years ago. They have destroyed it within a couple of years. This squad is a shadow of themselves. You know, this team has a lot of holes that need to be fixed, especially defensively. It is absolutely sickening to see where Milan has come in the last few years. They got no soul, no leadership. It's so bad to see, and it all starts from the management. They are at fault for why this club is struggling the way they are now, guys. To hire this manager who is way out of his depth and keeps on selling us fake BS saying that the team is going to improve. It's been 13 games already. I think it's been enough to make a judgment with this manager, guys. Honestly, we all know that this guy here is not going to help us win another title. Who knows? We might not even make top 4 at this rate if this management does not decide to make a change sooner rather than later. Like, we got Monza away. If we drop points in that game, are they going to keep this guy? Honestly, we got to go to Real Madrid in the Champions League. And we all know how mad they are after what happened with Vinicius yesterday. I'm scared to go there and see what they got ready for us. My God. But this management is a joke. They have to make a change sooner rather than later. Look at Man United. They fired Ten Hag. Okay, now they hired a good young manager, Ruben Amorim. Okay, he is a good up-and-coming manager. But Milan won't sign those kind of guys because he has a release clause. Can't pay that kind of money for a top manager. Nope, can't do it. Because Milan are trying to save money and get the revenues up. We understand that Milan are finally in a good place financially. But this club still wants to continue to have a cap on spending players. It is a joke. 20 million max? It's pathetic. Look at Napoli. 35 million on Buongiorno. 30 million on McTominay. 30 million on Neres. De Laurentiis knew he owed it to the fans after what he did last year. He got a top-class manager. He spent the money. Now look where Napoli are. Probably going to possibly win the title again this year. Champions League. And that's what you do as an owner. The management sucks, guys. And I'm done talking about this club today, guys. Milan lose again. It is sickening to see. And I'm extremely concerned about this team moving forward this season. But guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre as always, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.